Welcome back to Everyday Kentucky. We are continuing our Truck Talk series with H&A Law, and lawyer John Hollan joins me now. And we are in the midst of summer. That means summertime travel, more people on the road. What kind of safety tips do you have for us drivers and truck drivers?
Thank you for having me. It's crazy to think that we're talking about summer again. Seems like it was just winter time when we were talking about these same tips for winter travel. But summer is it's crucial for safety. You know, there are more vehicles on the road. Schools are out of session. Roadway conditions are typically good, so whether it is family or fleets of vehicles, travel is increased at this time of the year. Unfortunately, that leads to some of the most severe accidents that we see each and every year. And that's Kentucky, not just Kentucky, but that's other states as well. You know, and that's largely due to the number of vehicles on the road. And sadly, a lot of times it involves families on their summer vacations. The two biggest tips that I give anyone, you know, whether it's a truck driving client or a family, you know, an individual driver, are to plan appropriately and to be cognizant of your space. And so what I mean, you know, planning, it's simple. You know, it's consider where you're going, consider the time of day, whether it's rush hour, whether there are road closures if you're traveling out of state, whether there are interstates versus state, local roads you might want to avoid, and the space management. The two biggest accidents that we see are going to be lane mergers and then, you know, either rear end type accidents or underride type accidents from behind. So what we tell clients, and you know what I've told so many family and friends and just lectured on the issue, is be aware of the space when you're around these trucks. Just because you can see a truck that is 70 feet long and 80,000 pounds, that doesn't mean that they can see you. You know, so many trucks have, if you can't see my mirrors, I can't see you. And these are so important just because of, you know, it doesn't, when you take a vehicle that's that large and you're in a family SUV or a small sedan, you know, it doesn't even have to be a large accident, as we've talked about in the past, to cause really significant injuries. So when you get near those vehicles, you know, leave yourself an out. Think about whether that driver can see you. Think about if you're in their blind spot and just try and plan accordingly in that situation.
And John, this is one of the most important topics for this season. Tell me a little bit also about motorcycle travel on the roads with these large trucks, because I know even in a normal size car, they are also hard to see.
Yeah, you know, motorcycles, we handle a lot of cases involving motorcycles and also a lot of cases involving motorcycles and large trucks. Unfortunately, the results of those cases for the motorcyclists tend to not be good. And with motorcycles, you know, and this is, you know, whether you're a motorcyclist or whether a truck driver or even a passenger car, you know, it always seems the profile, whether it's head on or from the side, studies confirm they're very difficult to see. They are oftentimes, you know, maybe not doing things the way they should be. I'm sure you've been on the interstate or on a local road here and they're weaving in and out of traffic. It goes to those same principles as far as the space management. You know, whether you see them coming up behind you, coming at you head on, they can maneuver so much quicker. And just being cognizant of that situation, being aware of your surroundings, and thinking about the space and what that motorcyclist is about to do, it could save your life or theirs.
And if someone needs to get in contact with you or your law firm, how do they do so?
Yeah, so our office is here locally. It's 620 West Main Street. We also have our office in Louisville, and we handle, you know, trucking, auto, motorcycle cases all across the state. Our direct contact information is listed below, our telephone number, and then also our website that has a lot of resources, you know, not just for folks needing representation, but these types of cases and more knowledge in general for the public. That's semijustice.com.
Thank you so much, John, for these truck talks and keeping us safe traveling this summer.
Thank you. Appreciate it.